household name.
Oh, that's nice. I need to be able to make it big so that I can tell my parents, yeah, I quit my job, but, you know, look at what I've made of myself.
I'm Nick Graham, founder of Joe Boxer and Lord of Balls.
These are the dreamers and schemers on Venture Tonight. We'll follow them from Hong Kong to El Salvador and beyond, and find out who's got a shot at making their fortune. Inside a cramped downtown Vancouver office,
What's happening with Fred Siegel?
They're selling through really quickly.
Jason Sutherland thinks big. Ginch Gaunch is a playful name for a company, but Jason's serious about turning fun and fashion into fame and fortune.
Have we heard that Calvin Klein is talking about us? Yes. That's the momentum that we created.
The company motto spells out the scheme.
Live life like kids.
Selling kid-style undies to grown-ups.
It's about being cheeky and fun and just being okay with sexuality, being okay with talking about sex.
Here at home, Ginch Gaunch is big in boutiques and at the Bay. Around the world, they've pinned down stores from 17 countries.
What's wrong with honey? I call everybody honey.
Jason sold his house, found investors, and took loans to raise $2 million for the business.
I call my bankers honey. Everybody's honey to me.
But the brand is built on his bravado and the incredible media buzz he's created, pushing racy styles.
Those were the favorite with the control room.
Men's underwear is hot, with sales across the industry up almost 10% a year. The catch for Ginch Gaunch, keeping up with demand.
Yep, you have stars on your crotch. Oh, that's purple. It's hot.
And everything was going great until we started having production challenges.
Ginch Gaunch is short on cash and underwear. They just can't make enough product. The plan, solve both problems with a partnership.
We need our manufacturer to believe in the dream and become a partner.
Ginch Gaunch is made in El Salvador, and Jason's plan is to convince the factory owner to invest. Lots of young companies turn to their manufacturers for help. The trick for Jason will be getting the deal without giving away too much of his precious company. Right now, he's in a hurry to get to the airport. He's invited his manufacturer to visit so he can pitch that partnership deal.
We have a really ambitious next few days and lots of underwear we have to have made.
How did Jason get into this fix? Well, let's back things up a bit. He started Ginch Gaunch 2 years ago after buying some designer underwear.
They shrunk, they went up my ass, they fell apart after about 3 washes.
His first bold move, creating a hit marketing campaign before he had any product to sell.
And we did that by advertising in a really high-profile magazine so that we looked like a bigger brand than we were.
When Ginch Gaunch arrived, sales in the gay market took off. Then straight buyers turned on to the brand too.
How's the sale of Ginch Gaunch going down there?
It's been 18 months of explosive growth.
Get them before they're gone again.
But wild growth brings highs.
This is our first home run for Jack.
It's in July.
And lows.
This is where Matt sat. This is where Jolene used to sit. Our web designer Tyler used to sit here. We've had to lay people off. We asked for everyone to take a reduction in salary.
Ginch Gaunch is in a growth crisis. Money is tight. It can't pay the factory in El Salvador. Production is way behind, and 40% of their undie orders aren't being filled. So Jason's invited his manufacturer to Vancouver.
We have to sell our manufacturer on our vision, on our management, and we have to sell them on me, I guess. Benicio.
It's a warm welcome for factory owner Vinicio Rosales. Jason's got 3 days to wow the man he needs to buy into his brand.
She comes to 474-24, please.
Meanwhile, on the other side of Vancouver, 2 women with a little lingerie company called Third Floor Design aim to bust out into the big time.
We don't want to be this little label that kicks around Vancouver. We want to be known worldwide as Third Floor.
For Tiffany Ho, the big dream requires a big risk.
I just quit Passport Canada, a nice cushy government job. My parents aren't going to know about me quitting this job until they need to know. Not knowing where you're going to be in the next 5 years scares them. And of course, yeah, it scares me too.
The scheme for Tiffany and her partner Brenda Lee, flashy lingerie you can show off as fashion.
We believe that you can wear in and wear out. We've designed everything that with lots of color and print so that it can be worn out.
We've designed all our pieces knowing that you can go in either lingerie boutiques or in denim boutiques.
The fancy fabrics come from Hong Kong. But after 3 years, profits are tinier than the tops. Bottom line, the girls need to triple their sales or close their doors. The lingerie market is stacked with big brands like La Senza and Wonder Bra. Tiffany and Brenda produce a trendy product on a tiny budget, and with only 15 stores carrying their brand, they're at a real disadvantage. But they could have an edge in their Chinese heritage, something they'll put to use hunting down flashy fabrics in Hong Kong.
Can you bring the color cards?
Tiffany and Brenda have just 6 weeks to come up with their 07 spring line. That means a Hong Kong shopping trip. And for Tiffany, lying to her mom and dad about her job.
So you're taking time off from...
Take time off from work.
From work as well, yeah. So it's okay?
It's okay.
Yeah? It's tough? Yeah?
Hong Kong, a city of 7 million people, and a huge fabric district where the girls feel right at home.
This is our world. We've got 200 stores to do in 2 days. We've got a lot of work to do because we've got to make this season the season.
They speak the language and their minds.
This guy is notorious for being overpriced. Can you see this one on your breast?
I know you love it.
Oh my God, give me 5. I love you.
Tiffany and Brenda met working as buyers for a women's retailer.
What do you think of this? Ugly? Yeah, I know.
Now they're shopping for 12 fabulous fabrics of their own. Store after store after store. The search goes on.
Sometimes it's overwhelming with the amount of choices that we get, but we're staying focused and trying to find things that work.
I like this color only.
The girls couldn't afford this trip without family connections. They're crashing at Brenda's sister's place and eating at one of 13 restaurants owned by Tiffany's uncle.
Finance is very important.
Yeah.
Take good control of it. Don't gamble too much in business.
Okay.
Don't overborrow.
For an independent Tiffany, Chinese business culture clashes with her company's cash flow.
We need to grow the company at this point, and we can't go to the bank. This is because in our family, you're supposed to run a self-sufficient business. And if you can't, you go to family first. But it's always hard to go to family because you have somebody to answer to. So we're kind of stuck.
When we come back, can Tiffany prove she was right to quit her job?
No, I have not told my parents about it yet.
Can Jason sweet talk Benicio into investing?
You're willing to take a big gamble.
Stay with us.